Mega Moms. Jessica Hensley here with Real Estate Mega Moms, where we help moms create a life and a business that they love. And I am joined by my partner, Stefanie Stockberger. Hey, Steph.
Hello, lady.
So today we're going to be talking about having a mentor and why it's important. We're going to talk about some of the mentors we've had and the impact they made in our business, why we chose to pay it forward and to become mentors to other agents. What does it mean? And maybe some cautionary tales about what to look for in a mentor and who to avoid. So, Steph, why don't you kick us off? Why should, let's say the person listening today is fairly new in the business, maybe they're struggling, having a hard time getting their footing. Why should they seek out a mentor?
Well, I was thinking about this topic and, for me, it goes all the way back. And in my life, I was thinking about every main part of my life. If I think about it, there has been a mentor, and especially a strong woman mentor. And so I think it is important to have someone that you can circle back to and ask for advice, and ask for advice for someone that has your best interest in mind. And also, when I'm thinking back to the mentors that I've had in my life, I think that those mentors have always been one that, have you seen that thing on Facebook that where it says that, be around women that are talking about you and saying good things about you when you're not in the room? A lot of the mentors that I've had, most of them have been ones that are lifting me up when I'm not there. And then when I am there, they're already prepared to help guide me in the best way. And a lot of the things in my life that have happened well come from them being around me or around me in the room, putting their hand out and helping me up, and not necessarily even in the best times. And that goes back to, even grade school, like when I was in sports, or high school when I was in sports. I can think of people like, I remember this one gal, Kathy Dobby. She was a gal that was in sports with me. She was friends. Actually, she dated my brother. And I was in sports with her. And I just remember that she is just one that I could always go to. And she was going to tell me the truth. And if I was heading the wrong direction, she was going to help bring me to the right space. And it wasn't because she was dating my brother. It was because she did have my best interest. And if I was heading in the wrong direction, like I said, she was helping me, bringing me the right way. And I know that I made better decisions because of people like her. There was a lot of them that were throughout, high school and grade school and those kind of things. But I remember people like her first making an impact that made me stronger. And now she lives in this community. As I'm thinking about this, I'm like, these are people that I should just really be sending a message to and saying, you made an impact on my life. And I'm just saying thank you.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're not even just talking about a real estate coach.
No, I'm talking about people in general that have been mentors. And I think later on, as we get through some of this, I just want to kind of acknowledge that different strong women, especially, there's been a ton of men mentors as well, but strong women mentors that have led me to where I'm at. And, I think later on we can kind of talk about what mentors that are in real estate right now, ones that have been mentors to us that have gotten us to where we're at, and then mentors that we have right now that are helping lead us on to that way. And also people that look at us possibly as mentors. But I think that, it takes steps. There's steps to where we are, and to be thankful for the mentors that we have had that aren't necessarily in real estate.
Yeah. I think that's so good. That is so good. I'm trying to reflect back. I have maybe a different, childhood than you did, because I was homeschooled most of it. I went to a Christian school for 4 years, sixth through ninth grade, I guess. And I'm trying to remember if there was anyone that just totally stands out as a mentor. I definitely had good friends, and I looked up to some people, but I don't know that they were mentors to be. But my mom would definitely be one, who she always led me through. And then I got licensed so young. So the people I was looking to were in real estate when when I was fairly young. And my first broker definitely would be one. And I still think about her and still think about how she handled business and how she was running that brokerage and just a lot of things that she taught me. But what came to my mind as you were speaking was why people become mentors, and they may not even realize they are, and why I have tried to. And I heard a sermon, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, I think. And this pastor, he was preaching about the healing process and how you know that you're actually healed or through something. And I don't remember all of the steps, so I'm probably going to get this wrong. But basically, you fail. That's the first thing. You fail. And then you learn from your mistake and you fix your mistake. And then you start helping other people. And that's how you know that the cycle of healing is complete, because you don't want anyone to go through that same mistake that you made, that same failure that you made. And when he said that, it was just like such confirmation to me of a lot of things in my life, like why I do what I do, why I'm wired the way I am. Because once I figured something out, I'm like shouting it from the rooftops of, hey, this is what the mistake is. Don't make this mistake. Don't step here. Don't do this. Instead, you're going to do this, trying to help. And, whether they listen or not is on them. But so I don't know, that's kind of what came to mind of being a mentor as well.
I love that. I mean, that is absolutely the truth. I mean, I think a lot of us have gone through failure and relearning and doing it probably wrong several times before we learn it. And we want to teach others so they don't have to go through that. That absolutely makes sense. And when we want to mentor, it typically is a very authentic relationship that we have with the person that we want to have that mentor relationship with. So that absolutely makes sense, that we failed before and we don't want to have people have that heartache. That makes sense. I mean, a lot of the people that I've even thought of that did mentor me are people that I love. And I love a lot of people. So I mean that makes sense to me. But a lot of my aunts are very strong women and are mentors to me. I had thought about too, my former pastor, Heather Bixler, she has always been a mentor to me. They moved down south, but I think they were with our church for like 9 years. She's always someone that I remember running to for advice, and I know I could still pick up the phone and talk to her, but she's a mentor. And I think that, there's different types of mentors, but she's definitely one of them. You've always been a mentor to me. Someone that I can definitely call to. I think friendship and mentorship can always kind of go together. My other colleague friend, Dawn Van Nieuwenhuizen, she's a lender that she's a mentor as well.
I'm just impressed you pronounced that last name.
Van Nieuwenhuizen, well, I've known her for, it's been many, many years. I've been in real estate. This is my 18th year, so I would assume probably 17 or 16 or 17 that I've been with her. At the beginning of my real estate career, I was in human resources, and I had many mentors in human resources that kind of walked me through the stages of that career. When I had decided to get into real estate, I had family in real estate. My sister-in-law, Amy Stockberger, was in real estate at the time. And when I had gotten into real estate, she was an absolutely amazing mentor for me as well. And it is wonderful to have someone to look up to and to help guide you through things and teach you the ways. Um, and now that I'm in real estate, I've always had the bug to care and help people and those kind of things. So, especially getting to know you and real estate mega moms, it's just been an absolute blessing to be able to, it just fills my heart to be able to mentor to others. And, you know, again, with you and being able to even be on a platform where I can authentically just help others. That has just been an amazing thing, and to be able to grow and learn.
Yeah.
Um, don't you
I
think
think
that
it's
this is a
almost more.
blessing?
Oh my gosh, yes. I pinch myself all the time about this amazing opportunity we have to impact so many people and to have this platform, because I don't know that I was super intentional about it whenever we first started it and how it's grown. I mean, it's all God. But something that came to my mind, Steph, was it's easier, in my opinion, or at least for me personally, it's easier for me to step up and to say, hey, to tell people how to do things. I mean, and that's probably just my personality, but I'm speaking to the person that's kind of like me. You're like that high D, outgoing, um, get it done kind of person. It's easier for me to do that than it is for me to receive, I think, mentorship, because sometimes we feel like we know it all. And I try not to slip into this mindset, but I've known people that have been that way. And I get on coaching calls with them and they're like, oh, yeah, I did that. Or, oh, yeah, I've already done this. And I've already done this and this, and it doesn't work. And so if you're a new or struggling agent and you're looking for a mentor, or maybe it didn't even occur to you that you should find somebody that's a farther along in their journey than you are, and to find out what they're doing, I would ask you to check yourself, check your ego, and be accountable to yourself, be authentically accountable to yourself, and just ask and reflect. Something I'm doing isn't working right. What do I need to change? What do I need to maybe revisit and, try a different way? And maybe it's a mindset. Maybe, I mean, there's so many things that factor into a strategy being successful or not. But receiving is something that I've been working on in my life. And the last month or two, I've just been really thinking about being a gracious receiver. And that's kind of a feminine trait as well, right? That's the essence of femininity, is receiving. And especially in real estate, when you're a successful real estate agent, you tend to step into that masculine side of yourself and get it done, and let's do this, and hustle and all of those things. And it's been kind of an interesting journey for me to really step back, take care of myself, and to receive from certain people. I'm not saying you just need to be a taker. I don't think really most women are even wired that way, to just be takers. Like, we're natural caregivers, natural nurturers. But we neglect ourselves, and it's hard to receive sometimes.
Absolutely. Yeah, for me, definitely, it's hard for me to receive in the way that I don't think I've ever felt like worthy of just receiving in that way. Just because I don't want anyone to feel like I'm freely taking. I always tell I go to counseling, and I always, when I walk into my counselor's office, and the very first thing I need to tell her, well, in my mind, I'm like, okay, now what can I do for you? Like, after we have a discussion, and she's like, no, this is like about you. You can, give me the information, and you don't have to do anything for me. And it's just like, ooh, like, that's just like it doesn't sit right with me, because I'm just so used to um, I have to do something for someone like all the time. Like, you know what I mean? I have to I can't just give her my information and give her my sorrows and those kind of things, and not listen to her about her sorrows and, do something for her. So that's kind of along that line of what you're saying, is like, for me, it is really hard when someone does want to help me, and I just need to sit back and actually humbly take that assistance.
Mm, yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully this was helpful, moms. Don't forget to reach out to mentorship. Of course, we have some things available. We have our big group, Real Estate Mega Moms, where there's a lot of free resources. This podcast has a ton. I think we have like 450 episodes or something like that there's a lot of information here. We have our YouTube channel. And if you are struggling, specifically, we do have our 6 foundations to building a business you love, and we're still accepting students to that course. So you can comment below, or check the show notes if you're listening to this on your podcast platforms, to find out more about how we can mentor you and help you make 6 figures while you're working, when the kids are in school and kind of a limited hours. So we just love pouring into moms specifically across the country, and we want to pay it forward. We want you to succeed. And did you have any other thoughts on the mentorship stuff?
No, well, I was just going to say along that line that both Jessica and I are with EXP, and we were just having a conversation, was it yesterday? Talk about mentorship. I mean, we have access to so many amazing mentors, and there is masterminds going on all the time. And you get to know so many people that offer just amazing value. And if you guys would ever want to just like peek in and just see what those masterminds are about, and see what those mentorships are all about, please just let us know. We'd be happy to hook you up that way too.
Yeah, we can put a link to Stefanie's calendar so you can book a appointment with her to get access. So every Monday, the group we're part of, which is the Fast Forward Movement at EXP, it's the largest and top producing group with EXP. So who you're with there does matter. But every Monday they meet for this amazing mastermind that is free to everybody that's with our group, and it's with an EXP. And there's around 500 agents that attended every week, and the value and the knowledge that comes from it is just remarkable. I walk away with pages and pages of notes. And frankly, Steph and I were talking about this the other day. We used to have the Inner Circle, and that was just a mastermind where we, with the moms, we mastermind every week, and we discontinued it about 2 years ago, actually. And that was why, because we got so much value out of this mastermind. We felt like that was a better use of the agents we were working with, their resources to just, come alongside us at EXP. So we would love to talk to you if that's something that you're interested in. If you're watching this on Facebook, you can just comment below, maybe comment fast forward pass, and Stefanie will reach out to you, or you can click on her Calendly link, and she can talk to you about what it looks like. So, and there's no pressure, Steph, she's like, I'm going to love you up. Right. So if you want to have some encouragement, get on a call with her. So, all right, moms, have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.